The FBI spent decades hunting Soviet spies, trained agents to find them, expose them, stop them. But one of the most dangerous spies in American history was never hiding from the FBI. He was wearing the same badge. For 22 years, he lived as the man America trusted, while secretly working for its greatest enemy. His name was Robert Hanssen, and the FBI had no idea their own spy hunter was the person they should have been hunting. From the outside, Robert Hanssen looked like the kind of person the FBI was built to trust. He was not a spy hiding in the shadows. He was the person searching for them. Inside the FBI's counterintelligence division, Hanssen worked on the front lines of America's secret war with the Soviet Union. His job was to uncover foreign agents and protect the classified information they were after. Every day, he studied how spies operated. He learned their methods, their mistakes, the techniques investigators used to catch them. That knowledge made him valuable. No one thought to ask what else all that knowledge was for. To his colleagues, Hanssen was not suspicious. He was a trusted agent protecting the country during the Cold War. They did not see a threat. They saw someone on their side. And behind that trusted badge, another life was already beginning. In 1979, Hanssen made contact with Soviet intelligence. No threats, no blackmail. He offered his services himself. By day, he was an FBI agent. By night, he was something else entirely, a source feeding classified material to the very country his badge was meant to protect against. His method was almost too simple to catch. A package wrapped in a plastic bag, left in a quiet Virginia park. A strip of white tape on a sign, signaling the drop was loaded. No meetings, no phone calls, no faces. His handlers picked up the package, left cash or diamonds in return, and the exchange was over before anyone noticed. Then in the mid-1980s, he stopped, just as quietly as he'd started. Maybe fear, maybe guilt. No one knows for certain. It didn't last. By 1985, he was back, and this time, he wouldn't stop for 16 years. 2 lives, 1 badge, and almost nothing connecting them. This wasn't paperwork changing hands. It was people's lives. Over the years, Hanssen handed over the identities of Soviet officials secretly working for the United States. At least 2 of them were executed once the information reached Moscow. He revealed sensitive American surveillance operations, including a secret tunnel the U.S. had built underneath the Soviet embassy in Washington, designed for listening in undetected. Once exposed, it was worthless. In exchange, over the course of his espionage, Hanssen collected more than $1.4 million in cash and diamonds. He didn't spend it like a man hiding a fortune. He kept living like exactly what everyone believed he was, an ordinary FBI family man, 6 kids, church every Sunday. The damage wasn't measured only in documents. It was measured in operations that no longer worked, and in people who never came home. And the FBI still had no idea where the leak was coming from. In 1994, the FBI arrested a CIA officer named Aldrich Ames for spying, a different man, caught through a different investigation. But it forced a terrifying question. If Ames had been inside the CIA this whole time, was there someone inside the FBI too? Investigators searched for years. They found a suspect, a CIA officer named Brian Kelly. They were certain they had their man. They surveilled him, investigated his finances, disrupted his career. He was innocent. The real mole was still inside, still watching the search happen from the inside, still steering it exactly where he wanted it to go. By 2000, desperate for a new lead, the FBI paid $7 million to a former KGB officer for a file on the mole. The file didn't contain a name. It contained an audio tape. An analyst listening to the recording recognized something familiar in the voice. Buried in the same file were details of a quote the mole liked to use. A line from General Patton. Investigators remembered exactly who used that same phrase. The voice was Robert Hanssen's. The man who had spent his career teaching the FBI how to hunt spies had just been identified as one. By early 2001, Hanssen had been quietly moved to a new assignment inside FBI headquarters. One he was told was a promotion. He didn't know the office was wired with hidden cameras. He didn't know the young analyst assigned to assist him was reporting his every move to a task force of 300 people. On February 18th, he drove to Foxstone Park in Vienna, Virginia, taped a package beneath a wooden footbridge, just as he had more than 20 times before. He turned to walk back to his car. This time there was no Russian handler waiting to collect it. The FBI was already there. Hanssen didn't run, didn't deny it. He simply said 4 words: "What took you so long?" After 22 years, the spy hunter had finally been hunted down. The arrest of Robert Hanssen exposed one of the greatest betrayals in FBI history. For 22 years, the man trusted to hunt Soviet spies was secretly helping them instead. The most disturbing lesson was never just what he stole.